What's up, YouTubers? It's Ernie, Blerd Without Fear. Welcome back to the channel. So, in light of all the stuff going on with the Disney Fox deal, and whether or not Marvel is going to or already has gotten back access to the pantheon of characters that has been long off its books, we do know that Blade is actually long since been back in Marvel's hands, but just really nothing's been done with the character yet. And we've had a lot of different people that have been connected to the Blade franchise, and people outside that, they want to bring these characters back. Kevin Feige has even said as much, that yes, we are going to bring this character back, we just got to make sure the timing is right. And you know what? I think what better time than right now. Phase 4 is supposed to be going into the cosmic realm, but I don't think we need to wait until Marvel Phase 5 to get the supernatural stuff. I think you can actually get that in there with the cosmic stuff. But before we get started, if this is your first time checking out my channel and you want to see more awesome videos like this one, it only takes 2 clicks to become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Click, click. I'm going to give you my idea on who I would like to play the character, and now the time has come for a controversial opinion. Blade, as played by Wesley Snipes, is amazing. I take nothing away from Snipes as an actor. Blade, contrary to popular belief, and Snipes' portrayal of this character helped put superhero movies on the map, especially superhero movies that general audiences weren't aware were in fact superhero movies. That said, I want some new blood in the arena to play the character. In this case, I want Adrienne Elle from Insecure and The First Purge in that role. An actor with good screen presence who is able to play a no-nonsense character, but at the same time can be charming and charismatic in a way that isn't clownish or over the top, and can still maintain an aura of cool. Now, how would I introduce Blade to the MCU? Easy. I personally think this would work best with Blade being introduced in someone else's film first. As Marvel has shown, they really do well introducing characters this way. Case in point, Black Panther and SpiderMan in Captain America: Civil War. Now, whose film, you may ask? I'm glad you asked. I have 3 films in mind. Number 1, Doctor Strange. They walk in similar circles, and sometimes you just need an ass kicker to run with you. We could pit Doctor Strange up against the ancient vampire Deacon Frost, but instead of the Stephen Dorff iteration of the character that we got in the original Blade movie, we make this one comics accurate. He's a more seasoned looking vampire, and he's a servant of the Lord of Vampires, Dracula. This will lead to a story following along the lines of the times that Doctor Strange went up against the iconic vampire Dracula in the comics. But with the combined might of Deacon Frost and Dracula, Strange has to seek help from the hybrid vampire that Deacon Frost created, Blade. You could even set this up as Doctor Strange finding Blade mostly through trying to research and trying to figure out a way to defeat Deacon Frost. It would be a great setup, and with Doctor Strange being kind of a serious but yet kind of comical character, you could really lean on Blade's more serious qualities, but have him crack a joke every now and again. Number 2, Black Panther. This is the low-hanging fruit here. We bring in the vampire, Morlun, a Marvel villain with a need to devour totems to extend his life force. And in the comics, he did make a beeline for the Black Panther. In this, we would have Morlun come to Wakanda trying to extend his life force by taking down the Panther totem. And even though Black Panther never really actually needs help from anyone outside of Wakanda, in this case, it would be an excellent opportunity for Blade to show up to the barbecue unannounced, and make for some good buddy cop moments, with both characters being particularly stiff, but Blade could shine here as the pseudo-funny man to T'Challa's serious as a heart attack straight man. We would get to see Blade maybe even get some new tricked out tech, Wakanda style, and also see Black Panther go into some territory that people wouldn't expect to see coming. Black Panther versus a vampire? Come on now, that's a license to print money. Number 3, last but not least, and this is even lower hanging fruit than Black Panther because that one was such an obvious one, we would use Spider-Man. There's already a Morbius the Living Vampire movie in pre-production as this video airs, with Jared Leto as the titular character, so bringing him over to face off against Spider-Man isn't that much of a stretch. And since Blade isn't one to ask permission or forgiveness, he'll just assert his will over Spider-Man's backyard, coming in guns blazing and swords swinging against Morbius, leading to Peter's friends and loved ones getting caught in the crossfire. This can lead to an antagonistic relationship at first that will find Spider-Man in the middle of a three-way dance with Morbius and Blade, but eventually a team-up that sees Blade and Spidey team up and take down Michael Morbius together. Or hey, maybe all three of them team up and take down a threat that's been hiding in the shadows. Maybe it could even be Moreland, who has also gone toe-to-toe with Spider-Man more than a couple of times. You could even play it up that Morbius is just some kind of a scapegoat character, like maybe he happens to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, when in fact there's actually another vampire out there doing the dirty work. Morbius just happens to be getting caught in the crossfire too. We don't want to play the speculation game too much, but just know that Blade would really work in a Spider-Man movie. But anyways, that's how I would introduce Blade into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let me know what you think about that. Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, Hulk smash that like button. And if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, make sure you click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers and tap the bell so you know when I post up. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Plus Ultra!